Hello, everybody. It's lunchtime. Let me take a few minutes to record a short video about Kalman Filter. So yesterday, I edited a post on LinkedIn about Kalman Filter. A lot of LinkedIn friends responded, so want to record a short video to uh, look at the videos available for you. So this one is what I mentioned on YouTube. So it's a series of videos created by MathWork, the vendor for MATLAB and Simulink, and this one is a very good series video that introduced the concept of Kalman filter and extended Kalman filter and unscented Kalman filter, particle filter, and then how you can implement all these linear and nonlinear filters using MATLAB and Simulink. So it's good series of videos for learning. I've walked through these videos very quickly, and it helped me refresh my mind. Uh, Let me record the knowledge I learned before. So it's that's how human brain works and the neural network works. So you need to keep retraining the model so that the knowledge can be refreshed and retrained. So that's the learning process. Okay, so this is the one. So it's at very beginning. This is the funny picture that the moderator used. So it's Kalman filter used for filtering coffee or tea. So it's very good question. So when I watch this, I ask my wife. My wife's background is English language, and she's an IT person now. So ask her in English. So is Kalman filter used for filtering coffee or tea? She said, "Oh, must be coffee because you spoke in English. So a Kalman filter must be used for filtering coffee." So it's yeah, it's a funny thing that you're gonna do with your friends and family members. Then you tell them the truth. That's how we learn. So yeah, encourage people to answer questions and then tell them the right answer. That's the way to 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 share knowledge. But with I mean, you need to develop relationships. Otherwise, people may feel, "Oh, you make fun of me." So it's good intention will be misinterpreted. So work on the relationship before using funny stories. That's the lesson I learned. So, but also we apply this before. I mentioned there's a DOE project we worked before. It's really to develop a nonlinear MPC, and we actually implemented the the state estimator. So developed the model, and Dr. Holly actually discrete a model using hand back to 2008, 2010 times, and it also implement the extended Kalman filter and unscented Kalman filter with his hands. So that's why I say it's very impressive. I cannot do it. I can implement this Kalman filter, extended Kalman filter, unscented filter by look at the manual from MathWork using, but Holly used that. His background is advanced math, applied math, and control theory. So this is a page when you can see, you can get say how online estimation and all these functions. It's really MathWork have coded all this into MATLAB and Simulink. So as control engineer, what we want to do is follow the manual to understand the functionality of each module and learn how to configure the parameters with the support from the performance and process engineers. So a control engineer is in a position to work with the process engineer to define the control requirements and specifications and to use the right tools to design the right controls and test the controllers and evaluate the control performance with the performance engineer back to the performance engineer. So control engineer is a knowledge engineer. Control engineers need to be able to interact with the process engineer, performance engineer, and control engineers need to work with hardware and software vendors. So being a control engineer, you need to have enough knowledge and training experience at work. So that's what I've been learning in the company, in the industry, and also through the cross learning at ISA, International Society of Automation, so which is a very good society and resourceful networking, not just for fun, but for learning knowledge. I mean, in the public domain. I mean, it's a society, so you have to keep things confidential. So if it is confidential, so it's ethical. So it's an interesting part. So and also I mentioned that the Kalman filter was not invented by it's we call yeah, it's Wikipedia. So you can look at this Kalman filter. It's look at the basic interpretation and also look at the history. I posted this on LinkedIn as well. It's interesting. Kalman filter was first named after the famous professor Rudolf Kalman. Yeah, he made an important contribution to brought this into the electrical engineering and automation field. But from the history, we found, oh, there's others who already designed the algorithm earlier, and there's a chance that other people first implemented for the most important applications, including the famous space project. So it's, I mean, the best my understanding I introduced this is not to blame Kalman, Professor Kalman. I respect him. He's a hero to me as a controls scientist engineer. So, but here, this history really remind us everybody should be humble before others. So, God really called all of us to work together to share our knowledge and respect each other, and eventually the real knowledge will be implemented by different people. So we team up. So to introduce the technology take a lot of years to develop the idea and share the idea in publications and find the right applications eventually to achieve the real value. So from science to technology, eventually to products, and to reach eventually salespeople, the business people will help realize the real commercial value. It's a long journey. So yeah, let's stop here. It's lunchtime. I wish you have a good lunch, and I'm gonna have my lunch too. Thank you.